to Georgetown. We're only here for one night, so we've asked if we can get drive-through sites, which she said, yep, totally good. So they're just driving around now. It's $25 for power and water for one night, and there's a golf club down the road, and it's Sunday, and for 20 bucks they do a roast. So that's exciting. So we're just gonna pull up so we can face each other. Oh, that's a bit suave, isn't it?
Wow. So if you're trying to escape the heat, they got a nice little public pool down here, and it's as you said, in the front door, it's a little token. So how do you obtain the tokens?
Well, because we're staying in the park, we got given them. We don't pay for it or anything.
So it's free because we're obviously staying in the caravan park, so he gives you the tokens at the office. And just come here and put them in, the gate opens for you, and away you go.
Yeah. And the caravan park too is $25 for power and water, no extra charge for children.
Well, that's handy. I think on the way here was 36 degrees. There is a breeze, but it's just so hot that it's like putting a hairdryer to your face. So I'm really glad they got a pool here.
I don't even think you can call it a breeze.
No, well, it's a very hot breeze. It's like being in an oven. But yeah, at least there's a pool here. It's better than not having anything at all, because it was bloody hot back at the caravan park. So I reckon we'll spend quite a few hours here just chilling out and cooling off. It's very nice. It's actually pretty good considering there's not really much else around.
Okay, so this is going to be the first time that we're going through dust today, like a dirt road for a period of time since we've been to the Cape. Since then you've seen that up here Chris had fixed the roof hatch, so he's done a seal around the edge, and we're pretty sure that was where the worst of the problem was. We had a couple of little tiny areas outside where we've shoved a bit of silicone, so it was like a tiny gap. It's to do with where the wiring was to the battery. Other than that, the main thing we would tape would be the door, the exhaust fan for the heating, and we've got a vent which is for this and also for the microwave. So those are the things we were taping. We're going to tape them again, keeping in mind now that the roof is repaired. We're just going to send it and see what it looks like. So pretty much I've wiped every bench down. Everything's pretty clean and dust free at the moment, because I want to get a good idea of what it looks like at the end. And then yeah, I'll bring you in here when we get there, and I'll let you know how we go. Hopefully fingers crossed, we're dust free. We've had a lot of people saying to us that we should consider getting one of the positive pressure fans, and we will. We just haven't got there yet, so that'll probably have to go in like here somewhere. I don't really know, like there's not a big gap on the roof where it can go, so I guess, I don't know, we'll have to look into that. But at this stage it's not here, so let's just see if the taping has fixed it, and if not, then definitely we're going to be looking at doing positive pressure. Can you see that mozzie hanging around? It's because I've left the door open for too long. I thought I'd just show you really quickly before we leave. I forgot when I did the tapings, we were trying to get to the servo, what we've done tape wise this time. So if it's dust free, you'll know exactly what we do every time. So the whole frame of the door, around the lock, the vents at the bottom, and then I've put this extra piece on there just to try it out, because there is actually like join lines in there, so I just thought I would just give it a go. And then apart from that, the only other thing is around the other side. We've got here and here, which are the microwave and range hood, and this one, which is for the hot water. The roof we actually have extra ceiling on now. We did that when we were in Cairns. We know that was our main problem, so I'm hoping that the combination of all that is enough, so we'll see. I'll let you know, fingers crossed. If not, we'll be getting positive pressure air hatch.
So we're just cruising along. We've left Georgetown. We're heading out to Cobbold Gorge today. We've just hit the dirt stuff, so we taped everything up like we did where at the Cape. And we've just got on the dirt. It's been really good up until probably, I don't know, probably 10 k's in. Only because they are doing roadworks here, and it's been like pristine road. But this is obviously not as good. They haven't got to this yet. That's obviously why they're here, I'd say. But pretty corrugated, really badly corrugated. This is almost as bad, if not worse, than the Cape. So we're dropping our pressures just to make the ride a little bit smoother, and we'll just poke along and drive the conditions basically. Righto, dropped everything to 30 right across the board. Like I said, I'm going to leave the caravan about 30-ish, just because I haven't got much water on. It's not as heavy as normal, and we're just going to see how we go. We're just going probably another hour of this, but it's sort of been bitumen dirt so far, but there's a lot more dirt than there is bitumen. So yeah, better be safe than sorry. Throw on the lower PSIs, and yeah, we'll just run with that and play by ear. This is how corrugated most of the sections are. I don't know if that gives you some detail of what's going on, but like, they are pretty severe. About half an hour out from Cobbold Gorge, and we're still on the dirt. And Paul just said he's reading 41 degrees on the temp. Ours is only 38, but bloody hell is that hot or what? Furthest west we get, the hotter she's gonna get. Cobbold Gorge, baby! We've made it. How good's that? That big sign's awesome. I can't believe we're here. I can't wait to check this place out. They extended their tourist season, so we're very lucky to even be here. So we're gonna soak this up for 3 days. We're here for 3 days or 3 nights. So yeah, let's rip in and see what she's like.
I'm like so excited for the pool.
That's a
It's an infinity pool in the middle of Australia. Like,
And it's
what
really
the hell?
hot.
We're in the middle of nowhere. It looks really nice so far. It's like super inviting. It's well
Really
maintained.
well looked after.
Yeah.
Alright, moment of truth. The tape is still on the door. You can see how dirty it is. I'm gonna undo it and have a look inside. Of truth. It's like really good. I'm happy. This thing came off. They come off sometimes. It sits up on the wall. And if it's hard enough and rough enough, they come off, but the dust is not there. There's no dust. Oh, all our towels came down. What else is going on down here? The wipes usually live in here, and the bins moved from here, but that's about all. Looks really good. I'm excited. So the only place we had a little bit of dust, which I think is pretty normal, is here. But still, like, it's not much in the great scheme of things. Annie, we're dust free.
Yay, finally!
We've only been trying for how long? We've got like the tiniest bit there.
Oh, that's nothing though, is it?
Yay, happy dance! I need to go tell Chris.
Judging by the smile, it's been good.
It's good.
No dust at all.
Just in the doorstep.
That's fine.
But apart from that, it's like amazing.
That's amazing.
It was the roof. It had to be in the roof. Yay! Oh, yeah, I did the levels now, so I got excited. The test. I'm so happy. You got no idea. That's like made my life. And you know how we fixed it? It was the roof hatch. So the roof hatch didn't have a right seal all the way around, and air was like kind of coming through. So that's no longer happening now. I am like the happiest caravaner in the world. That is my life made.
Oh, here we go. Bloody infinity pool. Oh man, this would be epic. In the middle of nowhere. Could be in bloody Thailand here. Oh, look at the fire pit down the back. It is epic. Off on our tour today. Unfortunately, Sean's not coming with us, or Jack, only because it's a it's about a 15 to half hour drive to get there, and then we got a big bushwalk to do, and then we jump on a boat, and all up is 3 hours, and we're leaving for our trip now, which is about 8 o'clock. So by the time we get there and get sorted, Jack's going to be absolutely teeming for a sleep, We can't take a pram, we can't take the baby carrier, and I just don't want to ruin the whole thing for everybody. So there's another tour on Thursday. I'm going with Paul and Annie at the moment, and Jada, and then Sian's going to do the same thing on Thursday by herself, so we don't miss out. So yeah, should be good.
Wallaby. That is what's called a black wallaby, or a swamp wallaby. Now, the way they stand out, and you'll be able to see it because we're going to disturb it, is the way they hop. They've got an almost black coat, they've got a little white tip on the end of the tail, the others don't have this, and when they hop, they keep their head down and their tail sticks out straight. The other macropods don't do it. Watch when this thing moves. It'll keep its head down and it'll keep its tail out. That's a black wallaby, or a swamp wallaby. Watch when it goes. It looks like a dog's face because he's got a bald nose. The other macropods don't have fur on their nose. So that's a big old male wallaroo, that one.
Very good one, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look how shallow it is there.
So far so good. Gonna go for a walk up and around this little ridge up around here, and then when I come back to the boats, and we've got an hour on the boats, which is going to be really cool. We just got a little teaser as we walk through there, so pretty keen for this. Nothing like being chauffeured around on a boat through a river. Yeah, very beautiful so far.
Schnitties.
What's on the menu tonight?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sian style.
Must be original. It's not hot and spicy.
No. The best I've got, guys.
Shallow fry and chicken. What are we having with it?
Roast veggies and pasta.
Yeah,
you were letting me record. Ready? Say hi. Hi, you wave. Waving. So I thought I'd just show you. We got another cotton flower.
Wait, where's the cotton?
Another one. And then, oh, the pink one. There's one here which is wilting, so that's the second stage. And then this was the original one, so it's actually a cotton bud. See it? Don't pick it. And that'll turn into cotton. So it
It's
starts
kinda
like this,
squishy.
then goes pink, and then turns into
Mum,
that.
feel it's kind of squishy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Cobbold Gorge is just as good as what they all say. Like, it's been absolutely amazing. The gorge itself is just stunning and beautiful, and the wildlife around here is next level too. Like, just the campsite here, we're getting so many birds coming around. There's a lot of bats last night, but out yesterday we went out on the tour that we seen probably 5 crocodiles, salties, different types of birds, spiders, just like, it's just teeming with life, and it's really cool because you're obviously so far away from everything. But the actual sites and stuff itself, really cool, well maintained. They do have a lot of this like bigger rock for their foundations and stuff, so I would suggest if you got a mat, grab some mats, because it is a bit hard on the foot. You got to be wearing shoes the whole time, and especially sort of midday to afternoon when that sun's really kicking in, these rocks heat up like hot beads. They're like hot coals out of a fire. They are so hot. The season for Cobbold Gorge actually ended last week, so they extended it for 2 more weeks, and we're here for one of those, the first week of those 2. And I must admit, I think we've done really well, considering there is almost nobody here. They don't have the restaurant open. They did have the bar open yesterday, which was really cool. There is a couple of people still here that are doing a few things, so if you do need things, you can still grab them. But yeah, they normally have a maintenance facility, so if you had maintenance issues or you needed something fixed, they actually fix it here on site for you. Obviously at some sort of cost, but we're pretty good. But like, literally, I'll just pan around here and I'll show you. There must be 20 odd sites easy. So these are all sites, and it's basically empty as. We got one caravan down there that we keep running into over the last 3 or 4 days. We actually had another couple that came out yesterday on the tour, and they had a camper trailer and a cruiser. They were here yesterday, but they've already left. So basically, from what I know, camping wise, it's basically just us and them. So there's only 3 caravans, which is really cool. So we've got a whole place to ourselves, and that infinity pool. Oh, when you're out here and it is absolutely blistering hot, and you're sitting underneath here and the wind's a bit warm and it's just too much, we've spent the last couple of days down there for hours. Yesterday we spent 3-4 hours in the pool. It was the best thing ever. Oh my god.
So we've just left the Cobbold Gorge caravan park, and we're going to check out the Quartz Blow lookout.
Funny shape that one,
And Jada's got this real thing about quartz. She's collecting it like everywhere we go. She loves it, so I'm really interested.
Obsessed.
Yeah,
Absolutely obsessed.
it's like obsession. So I'm really interested to see, oh, more quartz, Jada. What she thinks about this really big piece. It's called the Quartz Blow lookout, and from the photos it looks quite big.
The quartz blowout is when it shoots up through the Earth's crust and it pierces the surface, and it comes out like sort of shards. So I'm curious how big this one is, because there was a little one when we went to our tour yesterday, when I went with the rest of it.
Yeah,
And there was a bit there on the left. It wasn't huge, but you got the idea of what it's like. So I'm really curious to see how big this one is, because it's meant to be spectacular.
That is huge.
Did you find it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Wow. That is humongous.
I'm climbing that. I'm climbing that.
We'll see.
Wow, that's massive.
It's as big as what they reckon then.
Did you take a photo of me up here?
what I'm doing. Biggest piece of quartz that Jada has been able to find yet.
Look at this, Mum. Look at this.
What?
Their nest has been sabotaged.
Yeah, it looks a bit that way, doesn't it? Look at them all, they're building, Jada.
Huh?
They're building a new nest. That's what they're doing right now. That's what lives in them. I don't know what this one is. I don't think he lives in there. I think he's just looking for a feed.
Bloody hot out here. There's a one way I can think of to cool down. Woo. So good. There's so much wind coming out, it's amazing.
Such a big kid. Oh wow.
It's like a high volume fan.
Blown away.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
So it's my turn today. Everyone else went 2 days ago and then I'm going today. And it's only a little tour. There's only 6 of us, including me. So it's gonna be good fun. Jack's hanging out with Dad again and Jada and everyone. And yeah, I actually get to enjoy myself, which is a change. I'm usually too busy being a parent to actually notice what's going on.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond
So you'll see behind me that the tour bus is just leaving. I've had like the best experience today. It's been so nice just going and enjoying a tour and being able to listen to everything without any kids. I love them, but it was really nice. The tour guide, Steve, it's the same person that they had the other day. He was so informative. He had so much information. I feel like I've actually taken a lot away from this. So if you're in the area and you're considering Cobbold Gorge, 100% check it out. Hey, it's really cool. It's really cool. And the gorge itself, like as much as you see photos, but to go in it, it's just a different experience. So make your way through, come and check it out. How you going, babe?
Hi. How was it?
Yeah, really good.
Awesome.
How was your morning?
Oh, it's been pretty good actually,
Yeah?
considering. Yeah.
Okay,
Kids
that's
have
good.
been quite well. Pretty much packed up, and I'm just going to get a tick of approval from Sean on the inside because I don't do any of that.
Oh,
So we'll soon find out.
We'll have a
We're
look.
Good to go. We're ready to roll.
sweet. It's not very often you see a train like this coming past ya.
Very cool.
So we've just got to, what's it called? Einsleigh. No. What's Einsleigh? No, that's not it.
Einsleigh?
Einsleigh. Einsleigh.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Einsleigh. So we just got to Einsleigh. We talked about trying to camp at the pub, but the council won't allow it to happen, so we couldn't stay there. So we've just driven down the road and we've come to check out Porcupine Gorge. And then after we've done this, we'll be heading on to a maybe free camp.
Yeah,
But if we're precious,
donation.
maybe caravan site, we'll see.
it's only 40 degrees outside. So
Yeah, it's
it'll be
only, it's cool, we'll be right. Hopefully there's no one else there. And then we could run generators, I don't know, we'll see.
right. Another 10 meters.
Yeah. Who said that gorges aren't pram friendly?
Pram goes everywhere.
It does. Oh wow.
used to give all I have. I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain, even as we're having a fight? Say you, say you. I'm used to give up 100 times. It's never been worth it, but now there is so much to say. This time it is different. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same.
Just walking down to the pub. We've just come from over there. It's literally like, let's say a cave. And then we're at the pub. We've been told the pub's really cool and they got good food. I've seen a few photos, the inside looks really cool. And yeah, we'll soon find out when we get inside.
There's a couple of people there.
Oh, a few locals at the watering hole. We've got this big pile of bikes right here at the front. That's literally just like a pile, literally a pile of bikes and scooters.
I have the smallest bike.
Yeah, the back wheel doesn't look too flash on that either.
Yeah, it's off.
It's completely destroyed. Few far between of a good bike.
That was seriously my
Oh my god, seriously.
Hey!
Like seriously.
Big open grass field for the kids to roam around in. Here we are.
Guess what?
Got the best seat in the house.
We share. Cheers.
Cheers guys.
Cheers.
We made it
We did.
to the hottest part of Australia so far.
So far.
We continue our trip through outback Queensland and stop at the most beautiful national park which showcases Porcupine Gorge. We storm chase some weather cells that are similar to the summer storms of our childhoods. And we follow the Australian Dinosaur Trail through Hewington, Winton and Richmond to check out all the history the area has to offer around the Australian dinosaurs that lived here millions of years ago. We also explore the local highlights through all three towns on the trail.